Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalSabre here on this Sunday afternoon. And another month has gone by. So it is time for that monthly wrap up and question and answer period. So, if you have any questions if you're live, go ahead and ask them. If you're watching it later when it's recorded, just go ahead and put them in there and I will get back with you. I'm very, very happy the channel has continued to grow. And as of earlier this morning, we have 701 subscribers. That is pretty cool. We were really slowed down for several months there in the year, and I thought maybe we were going to plateau out, but we're still going. 701. All right, so today I'm going to cover July activities, plans for August. I'll also cover the celebration giveaway, which is going to commemorate 3 years on the channel and 700 subs. The 3 years was on July the 2nd when I was on vacation. We'll talk about my favorite sports teams and what's going on with me at the end. This is also a question and answer period. So if you're on, go ahead and shoot away, fire away. Okay, July. Counting this broadcast, there were 16 videos, some shorts and some regular videos. And they covered my trip to Buffalo, my trip with my grandson to Buffalo, New York and back. We were on the road 15 days. Covered last week's Las Vegas 2023 APA baseball tournament. And then regarding PC games, I did have one or two out there in American Truck Simulator. My company is getting bigger. It's getting pretty large. I did accomplish one of my personal goals was to get at least one garage in every state. And the last one I got was in Idaho. So I'm going to have to come back for some other goals. I'm also, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Then in baseball board games, Pine Tar Baseball continued with the all-time greats tournaments with one game. And then in war games, I had an unboxing of the Grand Havoc, the U.S. Civil War battle at Perryville in the Blind Sword series. So I unboxed that one. Requests, I didn't get any new requests this last month. So, if there's something that you'd like me to do or something you'd like me to look at, feel free, ask me. If I can do it, I will do it. If not, I will let you know why I can't do it. So game night, I normally have that 4 or 5 player game night. That did not happen in July due to my absences. And then Superstar Baseball Season 24 was shut down for the entire month of July due to my travels again. That will resume this coming Wednesday, October 2nd. And I'll be giving you occasional updates on the progress of the season. Let's see what we got going. What do I got working on the tables? I'll say. I say tables right now. Well, I have Legendary Marvel MCU Phase 1. This is a deck builder. I'm playing in 2 hands game, and I haven't played it in a long, long time. So I'm going to play another game of it, and I'm going to record a game for you so that multiplayer people and deck builders can see what it is if you're not familiar with it. I have Apple football on the table, and I am in the process. I started game 1 of the 1964 schedule season with Kansas City visiting Buffalo. I'm through 1 quarter. And as a reminder, I can't record the whole games of football. They just take too long. So probably 4th quarter, I'll record some, give you, so that you have an idea what Apple football is like. A greater victory. It's a battle for South Mountain during the U.S. Civil War. So I got it all clipped. I unboxed it a month or so ago. It's all clipped now and it's ready for setup. Once it's set up and I'm comfortable with it, I'll be doing a demo on that one for you. And then I have the APA 1961 Detroit Tiger replay, going again. I think it was game 46 or game 44. So I don't know, 46 the other night. So I started this project last season, and then I shut it down during the winter, and I've got it back up and going. And I use Apple Cards, Apple Dice, and I use Replay Baseball to keep the stats. And then Fall Classic Baseball will be coming back this week, and it's going to be season 2, and we'll start picking up at game 34. It's a 1956 New York Yankee replay, where I'm doing the replay because that's the year Mickey Mantle won the Triple Crown. I want to see how well it compares to them. So check in, keep an eye on Mickey on that. Look forward to all those videos on all of those things that I just talked about. I got a couple people up there looking in. Thank you very much for stopping by. This is a question and answer period. If you have any questions, just shoot them down there, and I'll try to get back and answer you. And also, if you have any requests, let me know what you'd like me to do or let me to see, and I will try my best to accomplish it. Plans for August. Okay, in August, we're going to have a 3 years on YouTube 700 sub giveaway event. Okay, watch for a special video on Wednesday. Good evening, Jeffrey. How are you doing today? Thank you for stopping by. So that'll be, watch for it on Wednesday. It'll be a giveaway, and in the video it will tell you the requirements for entry and the requirements, what you got to do to try to win a free game. And it is free. I pay the shipping and everything on it. Yeah, like I said, this is like a double this year, a 3-year anniversary combined with reaching 700 subs the other day when I got back from Vegas. So that'll be that one thing. American Truck Simulator. What I talked about I was going to be doing next Tuesday on the 8th. Right now, it looks like I may be doing by joining a convoy for the first time. That ought to be fun. I hope the guys have a lot of patience in this. I've been invited to join in this Tommy G's gaming channel on YouTube, and watch for some videos on that one. Never been on the convoy before. Want to give it a try. I'm really excited about trying it. Tower Simulator 3. I'm going to be doing some more videos on that one from air traffic control. You guys know I'm ex-air traffic controller, and that one hits home with me. I'm going to be doing more vinyl videos from Spinning Today videos, giving you a little history on whatever the album is I happen to pick out for the video. More sports games replays, okay? And as a reminder, baseball games, I'll be recording the entire game. I started doing that late last year, or late a couple months ago. And the other games like football, basketball, hockey, they're just too long. Golf, they're just too long. So I can't record the whole things, but I'll try to figure out how to do something that makes it exciting for you. But my main goal is so that you can see the games and see whether you like that style of a game, and maybe you want to purchase it for yourself. And I'll be doing more war game demos, like the one that's coming up with a greater victory from the South Mountain battle. Again, don't hesitate to ask me to look something up for, or check on something to do it in. Okay, well, so let's take a look at my favorite sports, what we got going here. Oh, the Detroit Tigers. Well, the pitching rotation finally, they all got back from their being on the disabled list or the injury reports, and they've been playing okay, but they're not consistent. They'll win 3 or 4 in a row and then lose 3 or 4 in a row. So the consistency is not there. But I suspect that some moves are going to be made before Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, when the trade deadline ends. As long as it's not the young kids, I'll be happy. I don't want to see Scooble and Manning and Torkelson, O'Reilly. I don't want to see those names on the list at all. So, got a couple more people watching. There's this Q&A. If you want to ask me anything, go right ahead. That was so I expect there'll be some moves. Well, probably tomorrow. Like the Buffalo Bills It was strange. They were a subject of discussion between several people up in Vegas last week at the APA baseball tournament. You know, it seems that the majority of the people still think they are going to do well this season, but feel, and they were pretty adamant about that. They were pretty unanimous on their feelings about this, that the Bills' window is starting to close. Well, with as good as the other AFC teams are getting, this very well may be true. So go Bills in 23. Let's get the job done before it's too late. The Boston Celtics. My goodness gracious. Jaylen Brown, $303.7 million contract for 5 years. That's $60 million a year. That's the biggest contract in NBA history. I'm a little bit shocked at that. Okay? I am a Celtic fan. What I'm shocked about it is Jaylen Brown is a good basketball player. But so far in his career, he's only ever made the second All-Star team. He's never been an MVP. He's never been on the first All-Star team. So how they came up or why they came up with that amount of money is beyond me. We'll just have to see. Of course, he made a big promise to Boston that he was going to be, putting some of that money back into Boston itself. We'll see how that works out too. Then the Buffalo Sabres. Well, if we watched the draft up, I was disappointed. Then I got over that, and I, kind of liked the draft picks. My optimism was coming back up. And then as free agency, now it's down a little bit again. Why? When free agency started, they went out and signed all the guys that were like fifth and sixth line players, or third. What am I talking about? Third and fourth line players. I can understand Iposo and I can understand Gergensons. All right, but Jost and the other guys that they signed and the defensemen they signed. So basically, what they have right now there is the same team that finished the season. Yes, and they finished the season very strong. They just missed the playoffs. But I don't think they improved. Okay? Jack Quinn is injured, so he'll be out for a while. But so there's no. Let me retract what I was trying to say. So the roster is full. They got all of these young, promising stars in the minors. And you've got a full roster, there's no room for him. Now, Jack Quinn is injured. He was a rookie last year and had a really good rookie season. He's going to be out for a while. So that's going to leave one spot out there for one of the youngsters to try to make it net. I'm rooting for the guy named Yuri Kulich. He was a rookie in the American Hockey League last year, and he led Rochester in goal scoring. But he's not the only one down there that's really good. They got guys playing in the Western Hockey League and the QHL, and they got a bunch of young guys. So, if you ain't going to do them, how about wrapping them up or get some good trades for them? So, I'm also very anxious to find out see what they're going to do about their goaltending situation. 3 goalies on the contract again. Devin Levi, UPL, and Comrie. I really don't know what they're going to do, but I hope they don't go into this with a 3 goalie system like they finished last year up. I could understand it last year, but not going into this year. But I don't know what they're going to do. Devin Levi looks like he's the future. Are they going to send him down to the American Hockey League? I hope not, because he played 7 games at the end of the last season, and he proved that, to me anyway, that he's ready. Don't waste our time down there. But UPL and Comrie if they send them down, they have to pass waivers. And I'm not so sure that would happen. So time will tell. So I'll see what happens on that. Well, as far as me, I'm doing pretty good. I started before I went on vacation. I told you that. Remember, I had those serious hip injury or problems, and they were going to give me a spinal lumbar injection. And then I went to physical therapy, and the pain stopped. Well, I've been walking every day, at least every other day, and the pain has not returned. So that's still really, really good. Okay. I made it through the whole 15 days on the road, feeling good. Up to Vegas this last week, and feeling good. So that seems to be under control for the time being, but you never know when it's going to come back. Well, that about wraps up the report for this week. Unless I'll wait a second. Well, let me see. Holly's got something here. Hi, Holly. Says, what do you think the newer leagues and what do you think of the newer leagues and teams developing, like X football, local, and soccer basketball? I'm not really sure what you're talking about with X football. Uh, I don't know if that's the XFL. I don't watch it. Those there have been too many of these. I don't understand what you mean about local soccer and basketball either. So, I'll try to when next time I see you, let me clarify what you're talking about. Okay, Albert Guzman, greetings. I'm your first opponent in Vegas last Monday. Yay, Albert! Yeah, it was really nice meeting you up there, and I had a good time. Didn't make the playoffs, but that's my pattern. Is that 4 tournaments ago I made the finals, 3 tournaments ago I didn't make the playoffs, 2 tournaments ago I made the finals, and this time I didn't make the playoffs. So I got a pattern going there. So I hope you had a good time up there also. So that much, pretty much wraps up the report here for this month. We're gonna be I'm gonna be busy in August. So at any time, drop me a line or something. You can find my email on the YouTube page. Ask me questions, and I want to thank you all for stopping by, spending and sharing a little bit of your time with me today. And take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other, and stay safe.